say where there's like decals everywhere, and that's fine. I've done that before, but with this model, I've just chosen going this way. So not gonna use too many decals, but it'll look good. So nothing fancy about it. Just apply the decals just like any other decals you would. The Bandai ones are nice because they're probably can't see it, but the clear film is cut for the decal, and when I buy my custom made decal sheets, that doesn't exist. It's all the clear film is just on everything. So when you cut it out, that's how much clear film you're gonna get. For here, you can cut out a big spot, and the clear film is only going to be on the actual decal. So this, we're just going to put a little. Well, let's see which one I want to use. Yeah, I like the big one. So we're just going to put one of these on here. Simple stuff. Yeah, nothing too fancy about this. Just, you know, have a glass of water, put it in there, let it sit, and put a little water where you're gonna put it. It'll help make it glide a little bit. Later on, we're gonna I might not put this in the video, but I'm gonna do a thin with a brush, put a thin bit of clear lacquer on the decal, and that's gonna help that kind of melts. It's a lacquer. It's gonna melt the decal a little bit, which is dangerous. Obviously, you don't want to screw it up. But if you put a little on the sides, not the actual decal itself, but just the sides of where that clear film is, it'll make it a little more level, which is nice because you don't. I mean, with decals, that's the advantage of decals, is they're so thin. But sometimes you can still pin them out with the right light. So with this method, it just helps reduce that. It's not gonna be. Nothing ever is gonna be perfect, but you know. It'll look nice. I like to use my hands when I move the decal around, and my brush as well. Just obviously make sure you're careful so it doesn't rip. If it does rip, you can use that clear lacquer method, and that will definitely help. Let's see. and you might have to wiggle with it. Can't always eyeball it perfectly, but with the added water, it should be able to glide around pretty good, especially if you have a nice clear coat. That will definitely help a lot to get it right. All right. Looks pretty good. Let's see if I can. Yeah, I like it. So I'm probably gonna do another one a little bit later. I don't know. Definitely want to stand back and look at the model before you put a bunch of decals on, because I've definitely done this before. Is you put on some of these decals on, let's say, this isolated part, and then you put it with the other ones, and it doesn't make any sense. So, or it looks bad. For these you get a break because this is a symbol and it's really kind of only is going to be there. But like stuff like we have other ones where there's like warning signs and stuff like that, and you kind of want to keep that. You want this to be uniform throughout your whole model of kind of how you're placing these. So you definitely want to stand back, or even better yet, you can try using like Photoshop or something to kind of sketch out where you're going to do things, or even use the line art in the manual to sketch out some stuff. But like again, I'm not going to be using too many decals on mine, but it's definitely something I want to think about if you're gonna be decal focused and put a lot on there. You definitely want to plan it out first, or you're gonna be in for a world of hurt. Alright, so I put up all the decals that I wanted to put on here. You can see I have put a number here, EFSF logo here, the crest. It's real simple. My philosophy for this model was these GMs are mass produced types, so they're not the full-fledged Gundams that you usually see on the show. Therefore, it's not going to have a bunch of fancy decals and stuff like that. There's also put one on the back just because I felt like you need to identify. I would think that they would need to identify it from the rear as well. And like I did before, the decals on the shield, and there, put one on the gun. Not really didn't really do too much with it in the decal front, but I was going for that anyway. So, all right, so that's all here. Now, the last thing to do is to put a flat clear coat over it, and then we'll be done. So, it's kind of taking a little bit longer to get this finished than I would like, but sometimes that's how it goes. Just gotta work with it. All right, so let's put some flat on it, and we'll call this one done. All right, and there you go. The model's all done. Yeah, it's been good. I like it. Definitely came out. I think it came out really good. I'm happy about it. All right, so you can't get the the quality look here. So I'll be taking some pictures pretty soon, and I'll put that up, and that'll be in the description of the video, so you can get some nice close-ups and some quality picture instead of as a video for my webcam, because pictures just they just pick up so much more detail. Alright, so there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you learned something. And don't be afraid to, bust open one of these models and just, have at it. Have fun. Doesn't matter. Alright, thank you. Bye.